Legend or truth? We're in a truly spectacular location with a little bit of a dangerous element. We're right on the edge of a cliff here in Porto Selvaggio. A piece of history, a Latin phrase, Ius prima noctis. Also a beautiful lady just about to become a bride. The legend tells us that while the father was well into the preparation of this beautiful day, two men arrived on their horses with their swords showing proud. They had a message to deliver. The message was from Girolamo Acquaviva, this mean man that had the control over the whole area. Everything belonged to him. Also known with another name, El Guercio, in Italian meaning that he had a problem with his eye, he couldn't see. But also he was short, he was skinny. To put in one simple word, he was ugly. So the message was that because everything belonged to him, he was going to exercise his right of ius prima noctis, meaning that for the first night, the bride belonged to him. The message was delivered, the man left. Can you imagine the father? How he was going to tell the daughter this horrible thing? Well, mothers normally do things, deliver messages. So one day, with a trembling voice, shaking hands, she told the daughter. Between the two of them, there was silence. Do you know that moment that something gets delivered to you and you are speechless? The daughter, she was in a terrible state. Can you imagine getting married and had to do something so terrible? But she couldn't share it with anybody. She couldn't say to the future husband these horrible things. She couldn't tell anybody. She kept it all inside. Does it ever happen to you that you keep everything inside? That you can't share something so big to anybody? Well, that's another story. One day, just before the wedding day, she took a bath. She combed her hair. She put a beautiful fragrance on. A white wedding dress, a gold brooch. And she came, walking up the stairs to this location, confronted with a beautiful Torre Dell'alto, built in the 12th century to guard the coastlines of Salento. She came up here, sat on the edge of this cliff and prayed Mother Mary to welcome her. And after this beautiful prayer, on a night of a full moon, she jumped into nothing. She became like a comet. The sea went wild. A cloud covered the moon. There was no light. People still saying that in nights of full moon, they still see a lady dressed in white, walking up the stairs and sitting on the edge of this cliff. Legend or truth? What we do know is that there is always an element of truth in every legend.